All right, hello and welcome to another Sunday afternoon robot fighting stream. Setting a new record, the Krampus has already been asleep for half an hour before the stream started.
Woo!
I am, as always, Bog Rider Josh.
I'm Shiv.
Now I'm the Krampus.
And so between streams this time, we tried out another one of the DLC missions. We did the leveling mission from the DLC stuff, which is honestly broken as hell. Is technically significantly safer than the money mission because it's actually kind of hard to hit the special objective on it, and yeah, it's basically just free levels. So we're going to be coming into this again with a bunch of units you haven't seen yet.
So this counts as space.
Yes, it is a space mission, because... yeah. It's weirdness.
So that's fine. You're fine. You're fine. There's pretty probably something else.
Yeah, switch me out of the Halphas, because... in the midst of all those weird DLC missions, I was also using DLC suits.
Where are you going?
Go up. Yeah, honestly, just leave me in the Halphas for now, because we need one more level on it to do the Psycho Zaku, and we don't really have anything else we're working on right now. Yeah, I don't think anything on here should be non-space. Goof, maybe, yeah.
Goof's not
The regular
space.
Goof is not space. The Jesta absolutely is, so...
Down here, yes. Pretty sure,
let's
yeah.
remember to put her in a suit.
You are not space. You are.
Yeah, put him in the big ring.
Big Ray.
And then...
Is the gym early type space capable? Yep.
yep.
Just means we need something for...
Yeah, so the Goof there. Those are not...
Okay.
Yeah. No, the assault
I mean,
gun
the
tank.
regular gun tank is.
Yes, the regular gun tank is. The assault gun tank is specifically not. Put them in that Zaku too. We just made, I guess, just to get some...
She's still currently in it.
that's right, because we swapped it around. It was from one we already had. What the fuck else do we have? Yeah, we'll make something.
Let's do this. What do we have on our list?
Make the Zeta 3!
We can make the Zeta 3. Zeta 3 could turn into.
A whole bunch of stuff, basically all off the Zeta line.
Make Johnny Ridden's Gelgoog.
Find where on here the Jesta cannon is.
It's up here.
Yeah, just make it Jesta cannon. Throw them in that. So we'll start off with that line since our other Jesta's going the other route.
Put you in the Justa Cannon then, because you are
A much better ranged
a
pilot.
pilot.
Yeah. And then put you in the Zaku too.
Well, yeah. Bam, there we go.
Yeah, we're good. Alright, now that our housekeeping is done.
That's real quick, because people did
Yeah,
get.
sure. So as a reminder, we're currently in the midst of MS Igloo, which was the weapons development team of Idiocy during the 1-year war for the Xeon. We've thus far seen a wide variety of dumb and useless weapons, and one thing that would have been useful if it didn't literally shake itself apart when you put it up to max speed.
Hey, the E10 was totally different than the E4.
Yeah, it's different by 6. So we're going to be wrapping up Igloo today, one way or another. It's either 2 or 3 more missions. We don't actually remember how many.
Are you on a ship?
Yes.
That's right. They just didn't have their first rank.
Yeah. We kept skipping them and then never actually did their stuff.
Space combat and mid-air combat adept.
Yep. Yes, no. Keep that in mind. Bright has been working with an under-leveled crew this whole time.
He's fine.
She finally actually got the skill we can level up.
Yep. Supposed to have a range sense and shooter already.
Yep.
Yeah, she missed the range version of
Elfried. Yeah, essentially.
Emergency launch. Wow, plus movement.
Yeah, you can move farther when leaving a warship. Just do luck, because he's never going to be a leader, so...
It's not going to be on our team much longer, to be honest.
No. He is absolutely the first one getting replaced when we start actually grabbing
All of you guys
canon characters.
San Diego.
Yeah, you may also notice up in the top corner there we have almost 1 million in capital. We did another run on the money mission as well, and the money mission's just hilariously easy to just make crap piles of money. So... yeah, I don't think anybody else has enough to actually raise anything of significance.
Nope.
So, essentially what we're probably going to be doing between streams from now on is running the money mission a few times to get up capital, and that'll basically allow us to buy a bunch of the canon characters that are, for the most part, better than most of the G-Gen original characters.
For the most part, yeah.
There are a couple of the G-Gen original characters that will be sticking with our... team
Yep.
for a while, but a lot of the sort of weaker ones are just going to be replaced. So Ivan is going to be on the outs. Basically everybody, I would say, probably but Quechua, Eterna, and Elfried for the most part, and possibly the leader types, but there will be
Other
canon
leaders.
units that have leader stuff as well. So
We'll figure it out.
yep. Thinking on it, I feel like it's 6, because I think there might be 2 with the aquatic suit, because they do the first test and then they go, oh, there's something wrong with it. We've got a different design now.
I bet it's just 2 parts of the same mission, though.
Possibly. I don't remember offhand, because I remember there's the one where it's like the big long thing, and then the one where it's just more like the satellite dish.
We'll figure it out.
Yep. Yes, so the purposes of this stupid secret weapon design is, well, Xeon's leaving...
This one's not even a secret weapon design. This one's...
It's absolutely a secret weapon design. Do you think they publicized this idiocy?
It's not a weapon design. It's we had a gun that strapped an aquatic suit onto it.
Sounds like a weapon design to me. Yeah, the Xeon has gotten our asses kicked on Earth. We're fleeing back into space. We want to make sure the Federation doesn't actually like chase us down while we're doing this. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's strap a giant gun to the dick of an aquatic suit and drop it through atmosphere to shoot down ships as it leaves.
The sky is my ocean.
Who would be dumb enough to pilot that thing? It's cool. We got Mako Tsunami over here.
On to the mission brief. It's dumb. The mobile diver system.
So in case you're having a little bit of difficulty reading this this blueprint here, that giant phallic symbol in the center is basically a huge gun, and that little thing attached to the fin at the top of it is a Zagok.
You think it's a Zagok? Well, yeah, but we can't use it in the ocean anymore.
Yeah.
We're not fighting on Earth.
The ocean's my only superior.
Your dad was killed by a shark.
My grandpa died fighting a shark, and that means I'm a man of the sea.
No, he didn't die. He just never finished with his dive. Why not have someone right along with this? Because they also want to die. You're dropping a Zagok from space. Whoever's doing this mission isn't going to survive.
It's fine. They're capable of re-entry. You're not a main character, Washi. Get in the Zagok.
There's still missions left. We can't kill off the main character yet.
Spilled a drink and now my shirt's all red. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything.
Oh, a lot of fruit punch.
There's gonna be a lot of fruit punch in that cockpit.
I think it is 2 parts of this mission. It's this part where you have this version of it, and then I think there's the second part where you have the dish type version of it.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't think the dish one was a separate mission, but it could be.
You have given me a gigantic laser cock, and on my honor as a submariner, I'm gonna fuck those Salamis.
Sometimes there's just no prey to catch.
Blub blub, blub blub, oh fuck shark, blub blub.
Werner, you shit, throw me the life preserver. Werner, oh god.
You can see me. Help you asshole. Oh, he never came back from his dive.
Such a noble sacrifice.
We'll make one last attempt at this, even though it's still dumb.
That's the tagline for this entire series.
This is a dumb idea. Unlike our giant space cannon, which can only fire once. Why are we still using this thing?
Because they're fine as long as you don't zip yourself to death. When someone yells at you to cut your engine, cut your damn engine.
I can't hear you over how erect my penis is right now. This thing rules.
Always comes back to Domo, launch me.
Cut me loose. I want to blow something up.
You think he screams that every time he has sex?
This ocean is mine!
And here's the giant
Yeah,
dish
here's
version.
the giant dish version.
Yep.
Stormy oceans.
That's right, because we just sorting up here. And the midair stuff is all the Zagok.
Yep.
This is a cock.
Right, so this is one of the ones that can just absolutely fuck you on random chance, because in order to actually destroy them in 6 turns, you definitely have to hit on firebacks.
We're not gonna see this dumb thing in action?
We'll have plenty of other opportunities.
Now, if I remember correctly, the trick is I don't actually want to counter this one.
No, because you need it for a chance step
So
next
I need it
round.
for chance steps, I can move over to attack with the other ones.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Paul! Oh.
Survived
That
with
ball lived.
the smallest amount of HP. It is going to regret that.
You should have died in the chance.
You were just a stepping stone on my way to glory.
The mega particle cannon was a mercy.
does this turn into?
Oh, that's
I
the
assume
perfect
that's
Zeong.
perfect, I'm
And that's
guessing
the great Zeong.
Yeah. Used to the levels.
Everything hanging on with, like, double-digit
Slivers of
HPs.
Yep.
We don't want to die today.
I'm not giving you that choice.
Very quickly stuffed a phone book into the extra, like, armor slot.
Show off the Jesta cannon here.
Yeah.
Yes, so among new things we got the Jesta, and then through design off the Jesta, we were able to get the Jesta cannon into our production list. So we are now actually fielding both a Jesta and a Jesta cannon, just as fill-in for other stuff we no longer really have any development paths off of.
Yep. I mean, this still has a...
Yeah.
Fade. Bastards.
Oh, right. That's what that turns into.
Oh.
Technically speaking, that's the same thing that we're going to turn our regular Jesta into. It just gets it a little quicker. And it's also ridiculous.
Huh.
It's the new Gundam mass production.
Ah. Hold on. Or just leave the Just a Cannon as a Just a Cannon then.
There might be more than one thing we want to turn the new Gundam MP into. Give me a sec to check that dev chain. Yes, technically, because we can turn one of them into an NTX and then one of them into the regular new Gundam.
Ah.
So it's worth it to turn both the Jesta and the Jesta Cannon into new Gundam MPs. Ah, the big rang.
Yep.
God damn, that's huge.
Got a badonkadonk.
It's wearing a full ball gown.
Got that booty.
It's also incredibly stupid looking.
Also got the great big glass.
Does work though. Bye.
Oh god!
Like, if I recall correctly, actual tech-wise, the Big Rang is related developmentally to the Shamblo, so that's why it's this big, hulking, weird fuck lobster monstrosity. I hope you enjoy the Big Rang now. You will not see it for the entirety of the 2 missions of 8th MS team.
Yep. Unless we somehow luck into a...
Again, we're nowhere
Lost
near
Quest
another
or
gold
Yeah.
gold quest.
How?
Got a lot of thrusters in there.
Like, we have one gold quest we're going to get next mission. Maybe. It is one of the harder quest things to trigger.
What's that one?
So the special condition for the next mission is like getting Jotunheim to a specific area, and the gold quest, the gold modification reward is off the quest for doing it in 3 turns. You have to cast high speed on the Jotunheim to actually get that to happen. It cannot make it otherwise. And that's assuming off of that gold modification we happen to get the Minovsky craft as our gold. Which is possible, but not terribly likely. There are quite a number of gold modifications that we do not yet have. It's pretty much the level 3 of every
Every stat one is a...
yeah, every stat one, the level 3 is that. Things like the hangar development is a gold modification. There's a couple other like independent ones that are not level 3 of a chain either. So, like, given the gold ones we already have, I think we already have 2 of them. We've got like a maybe 1 in 10 or 1 in 12 chance of getting Minovsky. So it's not terrible odds, but it's not highly likely.
Yeah.
Just eyeballing it, I would put it at a 10% or less chance that we'll get the Minovsky craft off of it. I mean, it'll be fucking great if we do, because then we will just run that money mission and just produce all the Minovsky crafts we could ever want. But
I want to fly a big train.
I don't think you can put Minovsky crafts on warships.
I don't remember if they're...
I'm looking it up right
or
now.
not.
They are not warship capable.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
They are mobile suit, mobile armor specific, and can only be put on XL or XXL things.
Okay.
Yes.
I demand more toys.
Yeah, so you cannot, in fact, put a Minovsky craft on, like, the big tray and take it into space missions.
Damn. Gundam is at its best when it's being stupid. Or at the very least when it's not trying to be so dourly serious.
Go. Fine. Let other people get XP.
Ah, right, the Gyan, being a
Yep.
fencing type, has a longer range on its beam saber attack.
Or is that if reading that one?
Oh, that's right. That's a
Yes.
good. That's a, right. She has the special
She
one
has
that
the
gives you the
buffer range.
longer range, which is silly.
Yes.
The claw.
Give him the claw.
Yes. Give him the grippy claw.
Gah! Get cloud.
The grips conflict.
Oh, I'm running out of energy. My big dumb boy. Look, a bunch of stuff we don't care about capturing, so we just kill it for XP.
Yep.
Stop trying to attack the big dumb boy.
I mean, they're not gonna. Yeah, nothing on the Halphus is that long range.
That's 7s, but not 9s.
Yeah. It has long range conventional weaponry. It does not have any fucking artillery.
There's all this stuff of natural regeneration.
Okay, so now you need to move it over to attack the other one. So my memory is you move it over there, attack that one, which won't kill it, but then the next turn you kill that one, chance step, kill that one, chance step, and then you have 2 remaining turns to take out the other one, basically.
That is my thought as well. We'll show this big dumb boy. Ah, God, I'm gonna die.
Being attacked by the 20th Century Fox logo. And yeah, you can't... These guys don't even attack, so you don't actually get to respond, shoot to them. That's what the trick was to this one, is that you only have your actions in order to take it out, and that's why you need to do it like in a specific order.
Just kill that man.
Okay.
Here's the cannon.
Almost.
I mean, it was that
Yeah, it was already damaged, so it was doing it, but like that
1600.
that was almost enough to one-shot it from full. Who knew? Using technology from 20 years in the future makes you really powerful.
Shock.
I don't even know what level we're trying to actually get the Gyan to. Four. Got it. Presumably for like the Gyan custom.
Relatively safe bet. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Wah, wah, wah.
Right, now, basically, this entire space battlefield is sitting ducks.
Yes. Now just a matter of cleaning out the chaff.
Because I think we already killed all the stuff that was not released from those.
Yes. Got some missiles.
Does have missile launchers.
Triple anti-ship missiles.
The big ring has a lot of things just sort of bolted onto it.
Got all that space.
All that junk.
What you gonna do with all of that junk? All of that junk inside your truck.
See if we can get this 10.
Blow up Eddie scum. Eddie scum with my junk.
I mean, it's got a decent ways to go before.
You can see it's XP.
Yeah, I know, it needs like 200. These guys are not giving that much, but every little bit. There's nothing else left up here to kill.
Alright, now we're back on the bus.
So notably, this is about how this mission usually goes.
Yeah, there's not much to actually fight on the
Space map.
fighting side. A weird effect around it.
Yes, it has a beam disrupting screen, which has that command, and then it also has a supply function.
Yeah. Give that to people.
Yep. No, the Big Rang is actually a good unit. It's just ridiculous and large.
Like, there is more to this because there was still the whatever
Yes.
happens after the thing, but hence the actually bothering to put everyone back on the bus.
Yep. Just recharge their energy.
Yep. That.
There we go.
This will just shoot down the.
Yes, it is just the enemy ships. It should be enough with the pinpoint.
We'll do the big one. Just make sure we have the energy for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's an independent unit, so it recharges a whole bunch of energy every turn anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is at least one of the nice thing about all the story units. Is usually the story units get thrown into some pretty interesting to harrowing scenarios depending on the mission.
Yeah,
but
this
they,
is what-
This is where the time limit really comes up to you, because it's a Magellan rather than a Salamis. We still have to get the other Salamis,
Yep.
and then do this Magellan.
I can move another 2 spaces up from there right now.
I think that's the limit. Yeah, while still getting the pinpoint.
I think the plan is actually move, don't get the pinpoint on the second shot
Yeah, because we don't need it.
to make sure I can get high enough up to get pinpoint.
Pinpoint on the Magellan, yeah. Because we are pretty much going to need to constantly pinpoint the Magellan to get it down in time.
Yep.
No, I think it's the bombardment or missile barrage, rather.
No, it would be bombardment. How dare you?
I mean, again, it is important to note, literally none of the stuff up here actually matters. They literally just kind of throw it here to give you something to do with your units while you do the storyline mission.
Yep.
Like, there is no objective based on any of the crap up here. It is just, here, swat some gyms and balls while Submariner Man there does dumb stuff.
You don't get paid for swatting balls.
Usually you're the one paying to get your ball swatted.
Alright, so you got all you need.
Yep. Get us to the Regelgu.
Oh, can also get the Quibbly.
Uh,
the Quibbly line.
I think it can loop back off of the Regelgu. Check it. I mean, if nothing else, we can send it.
That is back on the Quib. That's the
Yeah.
Quibbly.
Yeah.
Or the Quibbly
MP.
mass production type. So we can do that to get the character.
Yeah.
Then get it level 3 to get back into the Quibbly line, which goes to the Quinmantha and other stuff. Just a cannon, doesn't care about balls or most anything else on the field.
Right, that's who that is.
Huh.
I was trying to figure out, like, what the fuck even is that we're getting off the Regelgu? I'm like, oh, right. Character nobody really fucking remembers.
Nobody remembers.
Yeah, Iliapazon.
Who?
Exactly. We've watched Double Zeta fairly recently. So that's Iliapazon.
Okay.
She's in Double Zeta.
What did she do in Double Zeta?
Worked for Moshmer.
So a groupie of a groupie.
I mean, she's not a groupie. She's one of Moshmer's subordinates.
Yeah.
Insert cyber new type here.
I don't think she's even a cyber new type.
Really?
I think she's just a pilot.
Fighter piloting. The hell is
I mean, she survived the events of Double Zeta, so that's something at least.
Fair enough.
Then makes bad decisions.
That makes bad decisions.
Yeah, she joins the second Neo Zeon under Char.
There's the thing.
Yay! Turned it into the Psycho Haro, and then send the Psycho Haro through the leveling DLC mission so we don't actually ever have to use it in anything functional.
Yep. I mean, given that the Psycho Horror has 286s and everything, at the point we're at right now, it would actually...
Oh, it'd be fine right now, but it's still, like... I do have to say, I am highly amused that the one of the things the G-Gen game did was decide to fill in a missing link gap.
Huh.
Well, because canonically within UC Gundam across various different series, we have obviously the Gundam, we have the Mark II, we have the Mark III, and we have the Mark V.
Yes. And?
So G-Gen created the Mark IV. On this episode of Things Which Must Have Happened.
There was no Mark IV. It was skipped. Mark IV had a tendency to rattle itself apart. So
it's like that Leisure Suit Larry game.
Which one?
The missing floppies.
Missing floppies?
Yes, Leisure Suit Larry 3, I believe it is, doesn't actually exist.
Okay.
I want to check my memory because it's been a while since I actually had to think about this.
They just skipped something in numbering.
Sorry, it's Leisure Suit Larry 4, The Missing Floppies. It is an unfinished and unreleased game of the Leisure Suit Larry series. It is largely an in-joke of the series, but developed its own meta-history throughout the series. Note, if the joke was truly followed on this wiki, this article would be missing as well.
Wonder if we're running into like a Thanksgiving 3 situation.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, it is like an inside joke of the series where there's Leisure Suit Larry's 1, 2, and 3, then 4 is skipped, and then there's 5, 6, and 7. And in 5, 6, and 7, they actually make reference pretty regularly to Leisure Suit Larry 4, The Missing Floppies. It also comes up in Space Quest.
Yes, because as I recall, that's one of the hint books.
No, it's specifically in Space Quest 4. The discs were stolen by an agent of Sludge Vohal, who used them to store his consciousness upon his demise in Space Quest 2, Vohal's Revenge.
Right.
Then the floppies were found floating in space by scientists from the Xenon Supercomputer Project. When the game was installed on the computer, Vohal's consciousness was unleashed on the planets, and the events leading up to the future sequel, Space Quest 12, Vohal's Revenge 2, began.
Right, okay, yeah, I remember. Leisure Suit Larry 4 was infected with a virus that was Sludge's consciousness.
Yes.
Deleting that game is actually a plot point.
Yes. It's not actually necessary to complete Space Quest 4, but you do get points for doing it.
Yes. To do a perfect run of the game, you have to delete Space
But yeah,
Quest.
so the general joke about Leisure Suit Larry 4 is the first 3 Leisure Suit Larry games kind of capstone themselves and sort of close off the story, and 3 ends in an incredibly meta way. Wherein Leisure Suit Larry and Passionate Patty effectively escape from their own game world and come to Sierra to make games based on their adventures.
Okay.
That actually has happened for 2 series now. Because the 2 guys from Andromeda did that in Space Quest 4. Or Space Quest 3, sorry.
Yes, but the thing is that in Space Quest it's played more as a joke. In Leisure Suit Larry it's actually canon. because in 5, 6, and 7, that's like a thing that has happened already. Whereas it doesn't really come back up in Space Quest ever. So that's one of the reasons why 4 was kind of skipped, was to just sort of create this bizarre gap so that then they could go into 5 and just have to not worry about what happened after the end of 3. And then also, apparently, and I had never heard this before, but I just saw it on the wiki, the other thing that was happening was at the time of development of what would have been Leisure Suit Larry 4, was the time when Sierra was pushing really hard for the Sierra network.
Right.
And so they were apparently developing a multiplayer Leisure Suit Larry game for the Sierra network.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. That... I have never heard a worse idea for a video game.
I don't know,
life.
Bonetown seems to do alright.
Bonetown is not multiplayer.
Not Bonetown, God, what's the fucking one? There is an adult cartoon MMO. It's terrible.
There was.
No, there's one that's still out there I know of. I just don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. It has very similar art style to Bonetown, which is why I always think it's Bonetown. But the point remains, like, it did pretty well for a while. I mean, it was fucking terrible, and anybody of any level of sanity should never fucking go there. But, I mean, hell, Second Life still exists, technically. But yes, that is apparently also one of the reasons why Leisure Suit Larry 4 never came into being, was because it was being developed as a multiplayer game for the Sierra network, and when that all kind of collapsed and fell apart, the project was scrapped.
For the best.
Right, so now that I'm done falling down that wiki hole, to which I will never fucking return.
Continue watch the Big Rang. Wipe out units that have no business fighting against the Big Rang.
Okay, strictly speaking, the Big Rang is not anachronistic here.
No.
It's not like we have Balls taking on fucking Jesta. Like, the Big Rang is actually specifically not anachronistic. The Big Rang is literally from Igloo.
Yeah, still just... Not that it's out of place, it's just balls have no business trying to fight a Big Rang.
That seems unsporting.
I hope you guys don't stay in a line. Well, I don't think the big map attack would do enough to kill them all, but... I dodge?
Alright, now crash ignominiously into the ground. Like, again, this is yet another episode of Igloo where it's like, it worked. This doesn't mean this wasn't a dumb idea.
I mean, to be fair, if you could consistently drop one person to their death and take out 4 battleships, trade's worth it, but... I mean, it doesn't make it not a dumb idea, it's just...
I mean, also, strictly speaking, in planning, this was not actually dropping them to their death. They were supposed to essentially land, abandon the Zagok, and be met by a retrieval team. But, you know, in practice.
My ocean.
Ocean Man.
Look, more garbage.
Now, the unknown units haven't shown up yet. Surely they'll be a threat.
No.
But look, it's 3 gym commands.
We have a gym command.
We have a gym command, and it's one of the weakest units on our
It's
team.
right here. It is, in fact, one of the weakest units on our team. Taken solely because it has unique things on every upgrade point.
Yeah, I mean, strictly speaking, it's still probably worth it to actually capture those other 2 gym commands.
Yep.
Just because we do need to upgrade off of them. But
A vigor and fighting spirit.
yep. So an active and a passive, both off the same level.
Alright, they're all yours. And get back on the bus.
This is the other thing, is that the new units and the unknowns do spawn at the far end of this fucking map.
Yep. We're coming to get you. Ooh, level up. Stop it. I don't understand why, given the options you have, you go after death, destroy her worlds.
I mean, in their defense, it's not exactly a safe bet attacking the Zeong either.
I mean, no, this guy's going to one-shot them too. It's just, there's a sporting chance.
Guys, I hit it! Oh god! Why did I hit it?
Cool down.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Berserker Guts 25.
Thank you. You can watch us be average at SD Gundam.
People find us interesting.
Don't go that far.
Yeah, don't stretch it.
Went too far.
Get him!
Does this thing have a capture on it?
I don't think so. No, we didn't actually put it on there. Should remember to do that before next mission, is actually take the mod units off of the other stuff that they are equipped on, because they are absolutely equipped on something out there.
Yeah. We only have all the money.
Oh, right on. Yeah, we've played through this before. This isn't definitely blind playthrough for us at all, especially considering that we're all, well, I'm extremely knowledgeable about Gundam, and the other two are at least passingly knowledgeable.
I'm enthusiastic about Space Espers.
I'm actually currently personally playing through Crossrays, the one after this. That's all the alternate universe series stuff. Having a lot of fun with that, even if it does require me to play through Seed.
Everyone on the ship gets levels. Which one's the leader?
Yeah, definitely recommended to finish this one before hitting on Crossrays. If nothing else, the it's kind of hard to come back to this after Crossrays, because Crossrays, while very similar engine-wise, definitely has some quality of life improvements that are just really hard to miss.
Like a reason for your other teams. It's all up to you, Ivan.
Oh my god, Ivan actually hit something.
That's happening every once in a while.
He's almost into the 30s. Yeah, we need for 6.
I like the disparity on his leveling, though. Because, like, the previous levels,
They were all 1.
they were all ones. That level was 50 Awaken.
Yep. Well, it's because it was all 1s and 10 in Awaken. That level was 5s and 50 in Awaken.
Just like,
It is, I think every 10th level for Ivan is a
so
5x growth.
dumb.
And by 5x growth, I mean all of his other stats go up by 5 and Awaken goes up by 50. Because Ivan is the silliest, dumbest, most amazing character. It's gonna be a shame when he's never been replaced by, like, Char.
Which Char?
Well, if we're doing pilot, it's 1 Year War Char, because CCA Char is actually usually better as a commander.
What about Quattro Bagina?
Well, I said Char, not
Who's
Quattro.
certainly not.
Yeah, Quattro Brigina, totally different person.
Or Full Frontal, who's...
Full Frontal is actually not Char. No, Quattro Pagina. He knows of Shar Aznable. He's heard he's a great man. Big penis.
His dick tiny.
Mr. Amuro Ray said that Shar Aznable is a bitch and his dick tiny. Mr. Quattro, can you confirm this? Brrr. Hola, mis amigos. It is I, Quinto Cloaca.
It's me, Bear Heine.
Although I will say, as far as content on this goes, I have not ever done the Hathaway's Flash stuff. I don't know if you did that,
I
Shiv.
did.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because when I was initially doing my playthrough, this is when it first came out, so the Hathaway's Flash DLC
Hadn't
wasn't
come out
available yet.
Yes, I played through Hathaway's Flash with its ending of hasn't Bright suffered enough. More XP.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oh, here comes our big boy. Not here to kill a bunch of gyms.
Hey, it's fine. XP is XP.
It's true. Close. Yep. What?
I'm gonna say make sure to capture that other gym
Oh.
command first.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh well. It's fine. Just buy another gym command.
I mean, kind of. That's the thing. It's like, yes, getting the unicorn units early and then like going through the rest of the game does make it easy. At the same time, we chose not to use high-powered units at the start and start with everything that was on roughly analogous power level to the start, and we've developed into the fucking Deep Striker. So the game is designed to be broken, so I wouldn't really feel too bad about it.
Yeah, like, I don't know how the balance is as far as difficulty goes in Cross Rays, but in this one, it really doesn't balance out a lot of the stuff.
thing about Cross Rays is it's a little bit different because it's doing different series rather than everything on a timeline where obviously technology advanced and things got better.
Yeah.
So what you kind of end up with is, like, realistically, like, everything from within Wing kind of follows its own evolution path, and then eventually you end up with, like, the Endless Waltz or, like, the Glory to the Losers stuff, which is all ridiculously powerful, but it's, like, equivalent in power to the stuff at the end of, like, Seed, equivalent, so on and so forth. Now, obviously, there's some stuff, like, the higher-end, like, 00 units you get are fucking ridiculous. And when you get to, like, Seed has the stuff that's roughly equivalent to, like, the Deep Striker in this, because it has the stuff with the Meteor system on it, which is all stupid and broken. But, like, aside from that, because it's different series, the balance is a little different. And in a lot of ways, it's actually faster to get to the really broken stuff in Cross Rays, just because you don't have this long chain of development to get through to kind of advance through stuff. Instead, you literally have, like, well, I go from, like, this starting Seed Gundam to, like, the Infinite Gundam to, like, Infinite Gundam Meteor. Like, the stuff that's equivalent to, like, the Deep Striker in Cross Rays really is, like, a 2 or 3 development step thing. It's, like, it's not even funny.
I mean, part of the problem with how the progression of this game works, when we end up with some overpowered stuff, I can show pretty easily once we actually get back to the main screen.
Yeah, we'll be there in a second here. Hi, guys!
Yes, Gabe. The beat.
1,000 enemies down. We get Yazan team.
Yeah,
Hyper boosters. Okay.
Yeah, so part of the thing. This is the first mission that isn't 79.
Yeah.
So you're gonna just have to upgrade stuff unless your purpose is like, I'm only gonna use gems.
Yeah. Pretty much, like, you're guaranteed to get past the tech level of 79 well before you're actually out of 79. I mean, some of the stuff, admittedly, in 79 is still, you know, you're talking, like, you know, fucking Missing Link, you've got, like, Pale Rider and shit, and, you know, and, like, the Blue Destiny stuff is more powerful than the stuff you see in, say, like, actual basic
Gundam? Yeah.
0079. But even still, nothing in there is on the level of, like, 7th Gundam, which is, well, okay, not 7th Gundam, but, like, 5th, 6th Gundam, 4th Gundam. Those are all canonically 1 Year War era, but are way more powerful than most of the stuff you get. Alright, organize our captures. We actually want to secure that, because we can develop it into stuff.
Yeah. We can always buy another
Yeah.
gem command. I don't think anyone got.
The Helphus.
Alright, got this.
Yeah, that's fine. No, these 5.
Fifth one's 3. You want 6?
6, yes, for Great Zeong. Although technically we may want to do Perfect Zeong first. That needs 1 more for that. Yeah, the Regelgu is good. Change into the regular Regelgu and get that character that we don't actually remember.
Hell, you know. Yeah. Side grade into that other Gelgu. 4 for that.
What the fuck is that going to be then? Because that's the
Gun
Gun-Eos.
That's the Glory Alpha. That's something.
Alright, now I gotta look this up because it's gonna bug me otherwise. What the fuck does the Gyan turn into?
Just to get needs 4. What is the next mission?
Okay, yeah, no, that is the Gyan Testament 4.
This is
Soul
also-
returns to Thunder. This is the big rain.
Also space.
Yep.
Gotta do a little space. Gotta do a little space.
Where the hell the...
What are you looking for?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
What are you going to be in?
Fucking whatever, honestly. Like, we don't really have much else space-worthy that we're still working on something for. Is Adsam space? No, mid-air only.
That's better one.
I was going to say we could drop Ranilo and put me in the Adzam, but the Adzam is not that. Was there anything off the Zaku 2 high mobility we were looking for? Okay, yeah, there's still something there, so throw me in that. Just plow out 3 levels, because it'll at least be a little bit better than the gym command.
Yep. Also...
Check design real quick to see if there's anything that comes off the Psycho Haro. I don't think there is, but... Oh, no, that's right, because we got this stuff.
Yeah, we have Charizaki too.
And Johnny Ridden's Zaku 2, and Yag Guy.
And the Zaku
And Zaku
Cannon.
Cannon. Yeah, we were missing some stuff just off the base Zaku 2, because we didn't have it by the time
We
we
didn't
got
have
to
a
that
regular
stuff.
Zaku 2 yet.
That being the case, I think Johnny's Zaku 2 probably has something, because, I don't know, those all just go right. I would have thought that might have gone into a Johnny's Gelgoog, but... Yeah, that one's not space capable, otherwise I'd say do the Ag Guy, but that's fine, I'll stay with the high mobility Zaku 2.
Yep. Yes. Produce modifications.
Oh, right, also remember to change over the sealant launchers to stuff.
Buy like
Just put one on every one of our units, there's no reason
pretty
not to.
much. Okay, did we actually buy a?
No, we never actually got a Psycho Frame, we just unlocked the ability to get it. We could also get that Universal Boost Pod.
Good at being dodgy. Also, that 100 attack.
Or those Hyper Boosters we just unlocked. Fucking worthless.
Yeah, if they're the ones that didn't rip the S.
Yeah, if they were the Verniers rather than the boosters, they'd be fine.
Yeah, you need these bad boys. These guys have some.
I'll throw one on the big ring.
I did buy those, just never cooked with anyone.
Yep.
Why not? I have you out there pretty far right now. Who else wants some sealant?
Yeah, throw one on the Nouvelle. Do we have one on the Rick Diaz? May as well.
We're gonna. Oh, not Fergus. Okay, we got one more.
Stick one on the rhinoceros for when we take the rhinoceros out.
I mean, there's no point in doing it on stuff we're not going to field. We can just swap them at that time.
Rick Diaz.
Yeah, we just put one on the Rick Diaz.
Regular Justo.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, who feels a need for speed?
Right, so throw one on the Zaku 2 high mobility, just for the sake of amusement. Probably on the Nouvelle Gym, because it doesn't have, like, it's got good movement, but not great.
Sure.
There we go. Alright, and on to the end of MS Igloo.
Yep.
The Big Rang.
The Big Ring. Soul returns to thunder.
Thunder. Thunder. Thunder. So.
Thunder Ring. Ho. Oh, okay. Oh, now we have an Ogo first.
Yep. I don't think this was a top priority. We're still not sure why.
Because we need to get shit in the air, basically. So rather than building full mobile suits,
We decided to stick guns on this soda can.
pretty much. We gave it a Zaku machine gun and a missile pod. Go out into space, have fun. Basically, you're testing the Ogo because they're actually sending you to war now. You don't get to test nonsense stuff anymore. We're throwing you in Ogos. Go fight for us.
Yep. My job is to test prototypes. You're gonna test my boot up your ass if you don't get to the front fucking lines.
Take this Ogo.
It's fine. We've got the Ogo.
The Ogo. It's better than the ball, and
Pretty sure you could send me out there in a normal suit with a hatchet and I'd be better than a ball.
Oh, send out Bikini Bazooka Squad.
This will confuse the enemy. I hate that that makes slightly more sense in context than out.
Except for one who escaped from Solomon, but I'm sure will return some later day.
Give it time. Maybe like 4 years.
Got in a fist fight once at school.
Said I had a girl's name.
I have played a lot of Tekken, sir. Wait, I'm sorry, this is the future. Space Tekken.
Dun dun dun. I'm pretty stoked to die in space combat in front of you.
It's fine, Monique. We've got the Ogo, the most elite fighting machine ever designed by
It's better than the ball.
It's better than the ball. We'll be fine.
It doesn't have grippy claws. How can you say it's better than the ball? It doesn't have grippy claws. Also, Herbert, you have spikes on your uniform and you're wearing the Iron Cross. You're not getting a good image here.
It's the Zeonic cross. Thank you very much.
The Azion?
I don't know why you'd go with that accent. Herbert von Cuspin certainly doesn't sound Germanic at all.
I'm sorry. Howdy, y'all. I'm Herbert von Cuspin. We're here to fight for the glorious Zeon. Also, I'm pretty sure the Ogo does have a grabby claw.
Yes, it does, as I recall, have little tiny T-Rex arms.
Yep. Oh god, don't death flare him like that.
They trained me in a cardboard box and told me to make machine noises while I walked.
You have Ogo written on the side. I'm sure it's fine.
It's like those schools that print out like laminated pieces of paper with the keyboard diagram on them for typing practice.
There's a giant beam. Guys, did you see that giant beam? How come we don't get a fun system like a giant beam?
Huh? Yeah, why do you ask?
You sound distressed.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you were breathing pretty heavy. Through like almost like gritted teeth or something.
Launch
Sorry,
the balls.
frustrating part in the game, probably.
Fair enough.
Okay. That's relatable.
Huh. Just a bunch of balls. We'll have no problem with the Ogo.
Yeah, the Ogo is better than the ball. At least 2 times better. So the fact that there's 6 of them and only 3 of us shouldn't be a problem.
That beam was so powerful, everybody's eyes got burned out of their sockets. You haven't earned your eyes yet.
We'll watch from here.
We're an observation unit. There's only 5 balls.
Settle down.
Shot down 1 ball. Keep going.
That's performing beyond expectations, apparently. We actually threw them out there expecting them to die and give us enough time to escape. I didn't think they'd actually win.
This is shocking. This wasn't in the numbers.
Yeah, get the sport fire in.
Oh, maybe I have to not get the sport fire in, so I can follow it for a press turn.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I guess it technically works out the same either way. Actually, I should have sport fire in, because then he would have got a press turn.
Yeah,
Oh well.
that's fine.
Oh, we're all failed to kill. 50 health.
Yep. That could have gone badly.
Yep, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
You don't need the support on this one?
I'm gonna do it at this point, just make sure I hit.
Yeah, fair enough.
I should have enough energy to do all this anyways.
Yep. Alright. Special objective achieved. It is actually one of the more harrowing ones, because it's real easy to get 2 hits on an
Two
Ogo.
hits in the day. Yes, it's like...
Yeah, because even with evasion, it was still like a 40% chance to hit the guy,
Uh-huh.
so...
It was entirely a numbers game.
Haha, there was a 6th ball!
I didn't abandon you, they're dead. Space slap fight.
I mean, in fairness, the Allies abandon you line, I'm pretty sure we're talking about the Salamis, not the other balls.
Good. Bye.
Oh, they wrecked the Cadillac.
Got him!
What's the point of all this senseless violence?
Yeah, it's almost like the Federation is a bunch of assholes.
Blow up Salamises. Salmasai.
Yeah, big stretch.
Oh, they actually combined Ogo and the Big Ring on the same mission.
Yeah. Yes, because technically the Big Ring's purpose was as a resupply station for
Four
Ogos.
Ogos.
The mighty Ogo.
Yeah, that's why it has the energy resupply field.
Oh, damn. I hope we have someone who has moving crease.
We should still be able to do the get to organization pre-sortie.
That's true.
crazy? What makes you think I'm crazy?
Crazy? You're crazy. The Ogos and our one Zudo we still have that has blown up.
Yep.
It seems like every time someone new comes on the ship for the test thing, they die.
What? There's no pattern here?
Here's our new test thing and this new pilot to pilot it. Wah, wah, wah.
Square.
What are we testing today?
Big ring.
Of course, the big
The
ring.
Zabaku. So back out of this. You don't set it from there. You need to set it from the actual.
Well, I need to see if we actually have someone who has it. That's what I basically got this for. Well, I can technically do it from.
Yeah, you do it from manage characters because there might be somebody that you remember you have to do it as the actual swap out. It'll be down at the bottom of this, the purple ones. No, it's not quick motion.
That's the
Because that's the accuracy evasion. The one we were looking for, I think, is specifically called high speed. I know we have somebody that has it. I just can't remember who. It might be on one of our ship crew.
The damages.
There it is. Mark has it.
Is he currently deployed?
Yeah, he's one of our leaders. That's why he's outlined in orange. He is, I think, second team leader on the other ship.
Yeah.
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 He's
Okay.
in the Rick Diaz.
I thought we didn't know. Alright, guys. Back on the Jotunheim.
We're gonna fight. No.
You? No, you are not going to fight.
You can stand there and watch.
Just also got to kind of remember to keep our stuff cleared out of the way of the Jotunheim as well
Yes.
as we do it.
And making a hole for the Jotunheim and clearing our stuff out of the way. So I'm going to do the speed boost next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, just a cannon's done.
Yeah. Yeah, move the Jotunheim first just to make sure that Mark's going to stay in range of it to hit it with high speed next round.
Yep. What is this command range? Okay, that'll hit it.
Yeah.
That's all the Gyan needed?
Yeah, 4 gets into the Gyan custom.
Oh, it's a ship. It can't get pressed. It's like we can press turn, but it's a ship. It can't
No.
get press turns.
Yeah. Hence why it has to have high speed thrown on it once.
Yep. all that needs.
Yep. That'll turn into something.
That'll turn into...
Ah, okay. Valhalla. Fair enough. Still all those mobile armors.
Yeah. Back in.
I'm gonna drift into him.
Give him the crab walk. It's 5. It's coming to get you. Sure. You've made it angry.
Hang out here.
What was that?
Cat being cat.
That meow sounded more like a croak.
Cat quack.
Parrot does make the weirdest sounds.
Clear out the direct path.
Yep.
Good sign, not remotely worried about being attacked.
No.
Why?
Look, I can respect it. He chose how he wanted to go out.
Yep, blaze of glory. Emphasis on the blaze part. Even though we're in space. We'll just chalk it up to new type magic.
New type magic. Blood. How dare you? What was the zero effort that it's going to have to do to get that 10% healing at every turn?
was just unkind.
Hey, he stepped. Stop. Other people from XP too. Big row, and everyone around the big row gets energy.
Big ring, yeah.
Or big ring.
It's a big row tacked onto a
Onto it.
giant fucking booster setup.
Yep.
Booster supply thing. Okay. Get you.
So have him high speed the. There we go.
Might as well. Bar. So close.
It's fine. Just means something else on that side gets the XP for killing the Salamis.
Yep.
How's that Nobel Gem 3?
It's good. I mean, again, it has the benefit of being, many years advanced technology, since we're still in fucking 79 right now.
Oh yeah, no, this is like 88.
Yeah, so, stat block wise and numbers wise, it does work.
Yep. So Jeff still, but it does what it can.
Yeah, honestly, we can just load most everything on this side back on the bus.
Yeah.
just let the Xeon go pop that Salamis.
Yep. Now, if I remember correctly, I need to do their movement first. Because there was a mission I remember at one point where you can basically end the mission by wiping everything out before you actually get the event condition, so you don't actually have a chance to do the special objective.
Well,
But they spawn more enemies,
Yeah.
so it's not going to be a problem.
yeah, assuming any of these are actually left. Wow, that certainly doesn't look like a broken man at all. Nope, perfectly psychologically
Continue
stable.
recording.
It's a good thing we
Die,
put somebody
die,
so on,
die,
so
die,
together with his
die.
shit in our giant ass mobile armor.
Is it kind of just a rule of thumb in Gundam that no one piloting a giant-ass mobile armor is stable?
To be fair, he didn't want to pilot a giant-ass mobile armor.
I mean, like, the only person I can think of who isn't is maybe Aina, but, like, every other mobile armor pilot in Gundam seems to be, like, either a Cyber New type crazy person, or a
Well,
New
that's
type
because
crazy person,
she had
or a
Gideon
regular
sitting
crazy
in the-
person.
She had the Gideon sitting in the back seat to
Yeah,
absorb
I-
the crazy.
Well, and in this
I
instance,
got to shift her crazy onto Gideon.
That's true.
And in this instance, Oliver is not crazy from those reasons. It's literally he never wanted to fight.
Yeah, he's
He never wanted to engage in combat. That's why he was part of a prototype test unit.
he's not a pilot.
And then they were like, well, the war's about to end and we're about to lose, so guess what? You're joining the fucking fight. Get in the goddamn mobile armor.
Oh, sure, perfectly pure. Never wanted to fight, but you'll develop weapons for other people to fight with. Well, I don't know if he had moral compunctions or just didn't like fighting himself.
He just didn't like fighting himself. He was not a pacifist by any means.
Like, he did not join to be a pilot.
Yeah, he joined. He wasn't even a pilot to begin with. He was an observation lieutenant in the testing unit. And they were like, well, we're fucking out of other people to pilot the big rank, so guess what? Your number came up, motherfucker.
Oh boy. It seems like this particular test unit keeps running out of people.
Just because everyone they send with a new unit dies.
I mean, in fairness, they have the one other pilot, but they're like, no, we need you in the Zuda. We can't have you pilot the big ring.
Yeah.
We need you in the Zuda, that linchpin of our battle strategy.
Ah, yes, the new Wunder weapon. How'd that work out for you guys?
What is the Supreme Commander thinking? What Supreme Commander?
I'm sorry.
Giran got ventilated, then Cecilia got decapitated. You don't have a Supreme Commander anymore, because they decided to leave the only halfway decent member of the Zabi family to die in the Big Zam back at Solomon.
Ta-da! Maybe don't have your family be the, well, it's the zombies.
Yeah.
They can't not backstab each other. And be backstabbed by their subordinates.
Subordinates, each other.
Hey guys, our shitty chain of command is left, I don't know, the laws maybe? I don't know. Really depends on what third-rate commander is currently the highest level one. Probably Delaz. Certainly isn't,
Yeah, at this time I think Delaz would probably be about the highest ranking
yeah.
remaining.
Like the,
'Cause, I mean, the whole-
going off of Stardust memory, like the back flat, basically him ordering retreat.
Yeah, like, because
'Cause
the
God-
entire Zabi family is gone, essentially, except for Minerva, who's, like,
An infant.
literally a year old.
Like, good God. our bloodline. Oh, hello. Stand up. Our character boards are pointing a gun at the reader.
Yep.
But if you're nothing more than a soul whose destiny is to burn to death in an explosion, the motto emblazoned upon this unit.
Yay.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gun cannon team. All right.
Hey, I mean, the important part of that is that we got the Apocalypse 0079 quest completed, which is a gold rank mod of some sort.
Not bad for a suit that ain't got no legs. No,
Even got legs.
no legs and power thighs.
There, them power thighs don't quit.
Yep.
Now bottom team has nothing to do. Oh, you guys can die you want. Okay.
Yeah, no, we just can't lose the big ring. They can fucking die. Like,
I'm Herbert von Cuspin, and we're gonna win this war for Zan.
Yeehaw!
Yuck.
Alright, team, we gotta push it to the limit, person in Zuda sweats nervously.
Oh god. And so, the Battle of the Cats begins. Both of them too jellicle for their own good. So,
come on, go back to... Okay, so that's piercing, yeah. Because I was thinking it might actually be the triple anti-large ship, or triple large anti-ship missile might have been better.
except Pierce.
Yeah, except piercing. Just because the anti-large does give a pretty decent boost, but piercing will be more important in this instance.
Yep.
green phase now.
Yep.
These wounded warships that don't really do anything.
No, they move slowly away from enemies. I don't remember if they actually bother pursuing them or not.
Bye, Magellan.
Magellan's from that angle looks like giant kazoos.
They're so big. Change your face to purple. No.
Yeah, about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Those ones to also count as a
Uh-huh.
lost condition?
Yeah, supposed to defend the ships as they retreat.
Holy shit.
What do you want me to do, game?
You might have to have a team just preemptively head up there and maybe body block?
Fine. That's the way you want it.
Keep in mind, we are back to this point.
I know. Such nonsense, the extra units you get from doing the objective.
Just like send the deep striker up there, it can handle it on its
That's
own.
what I'm actually going to do.
Yeah.
I hate.
Very simple, to the point. I hate.
That's a perfect example. One of the ways this game will just occasionally fuck you. What's that? We put a loss condition and enemies right next to it without you having a chance to be able to defend against it unless you happen to randomly have enemies in that sector?
Unless you know it's coming.
Oh. Well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, especially because that particular section of the map is one you can't actually even put units at until
Correct.
it's there, because it's like not an existing section of the map during this phase.
Yep.
Like, where the deep striker is now is as far that direction as you can actually go during this phase.
How'd you get the Justa cannon?
Rubbing a Justa up against a Zaku cannon, I think.
Awesome.
We said, what if we put a cannon on a Justa instead? Oh, just a cannon, one might say.
I was just saying, you guys hadn't played through Unicorn stuff yet to get one, did you?
I mean, we didn't. We have a fucking deep striker. What's like?
There's not even a Sentinel scenario in this game.
Yeah.
I wish there was.
Like, no, we are playing through the scenarios in the order they are presented in the game. We still have units from far advanced technologically.
And that's a shame of the lack of Sentinel stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's understandable. Rights issues and all.
Well, that and most of the stuff in this game is actually either stuff that's been an anime or stuff that's been a video game.
Sentinel's actually a little bit odd because they don't have a Sentinel scenarios in this game. They still do Sentinel stuff.
I mean, there's a few things that they have units from that don't have a scenario in the game. Like,
Sentinel in particular, though, it's a weird case where Bandai owns the rights to all the mecha from it, but
not the story, yeah.
Model Graphics, the magazine, actually owns the story. It's a weird thing with Sentinel. So we can have units from Sentinel, but we can't refer to any of the characters or the plot line involved in it. Unless they find a way to work with Model Graphics on it.
yeah, because technically speaking, all the DLC stuff is stuff that there's not actually scenarios for.
Well, they're discounting DLC stuff because it wasn't part of the base game.
There's also... yeah, technically, I guess Phantom Bullets is in here, but damn, it's shaky.
Not even especially familiar with that one.
It's like 0080 precursor stuff, because it's all, or 0083 precursor, or 81 precursor stuff, I think.
Ah, okay.
No, 83, because it's the GP00 is from Phantom Bullets.
Oh, okay. So like one-off story, effectively. That's right.
Basically. I mean, we have fucking green divers in here, so... Admittedly, a single unit, but it's still from fucking Neo Experience 0087, the Green Divers.
That wonderful, like, 4D amusement park thing.
Yeah.
Whatever it was.
And of course, there's a million MSV stuff in here.
John.
Noble and strong, its cone head.
I mean, technically, it's not DLC stuff, but it is very hard to achieve, but there is G-Reco stuff in here.
Oh, is there?
Yes, the G-Self Perfect Pack is actually one of the units that's unlockable, but it's like one of the hardest ones to get.
Nice. Have to get hold of it at some point.
Probably not in our playthrough, honestly.
I wouldn't imagine so, considering some of the lengths you have to go to.
It's like defeating a secret unit on the final... You basically have to beat the entire game. And then, like, you can get to it. Like, it's... It is quite literally a post-game quest. So after you defeat the whole game, you unlock a quest called Alternate Future, which is Turn A.
Okay.
Then, after you defeat the Turn A mission, then you can get the G-Reco mission. And then you can do the G-Reco mission. Now, we will get that before we get the crystallized unicorn, because fuck that.
What's the crystallized unicorn one?
Clear unicorn with the difficulty level set to hell. You know, that difficulty we don't even have unlocked yet.
War's hell.
War's hell, and then you transcend
have
time
any
and explode
dragons.
the crystals.
I don't remember if hell is unlocked just by beating the game or if you have to beat the whole thing on extra. I think it very well might actually be beat the whole game on extra.
Excuse me, coming through.
Bird, bird.
Beep, boop. Oh, didn't kill.
That must be that one gym pilot from.
Yeah, the hero gym. I mean, we are at Abaku.
Yep.
It could, in fact, be Hero Gym.
With the Gatling cannon. Everyone gets energy.
Yeah, like, the Big Rang is legitimately not actually a bad unit to keep around anyways, just for that factor. But... yeah. Get the Brawrello, too.
Yes, good, good, I guess. As far as
Yeah. Sigh.
yeah. Yeah, he's only at 118. Give it a try for one shot it anyways.
Yeah.
About the same, actually.
Yeah. So it kind of is just whichever has less energy, honestly.
Yes, missiles then. Cause
Even though it doesn't actually matter that much for the Big Rang, because it replenishes its goddamn energy. But
Yeah. Well, it's in a master slot, which gets energy regen.
Yeah.
In a person who has the Wind Master has energy regen.
and it has
and
its own
has
natural
energy
energy
regen.
regen field. Yeah.
Yay, level. Okay.
Yep. Now, put the Prarello away.
Yep. I'm pretty close with you.
Soon you will be a Valwallo. I've sent fifth O to take out the Salamis.
Yep. That needs...
Oh no, it's already there.
That's good.
Actually, I only need 3.
Yeah, fifth
Get to the
best.
booster.
Come on back here.
That's right. Strangely, that's considered a side grade.
Every type just get back on. Oh, maxed out. Kind of got everything it needs, but we're still going to... Donuts is a one-shot.
Yep, the
Real
crit it
attack
is. That would not have been a one shot without the critical.
Yep.
But it got a critical, so
Oh, well.
you know.
I was planning on letting the Robob get it, but
Oh well.
whatever. Have that one instead.
Yep. Wholly unnecessary crit.
I can't skip because we didn't actually beat the mission.
Yep. Big ring. I'm a weenie. Gun pointed at face.
Oh, I'm very sad. Die, 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 die.
War is bad.
Give me my girl.
There we go. Get the fuck out of here. Nonsense.
Historic moments.
This historic moment.
Yep. It's fine. So now all we gotta do is send the Deep Striker up there, take out the main unit of the unknowns, and then we'll be fine. Disable them. Fuck off.
Mexican standoff. I remember.
Rah, 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 rah.
What do you mean you're already dead inside?
Right. No, blah blah blah. Do. But look, a bunch of corpses. Fire some missiles. Well, there's the problem. I may not be able to make it there.
I might be able to make it with something on the white base. Just move the white base up.
You also only need to kill the middle one. And
Well, we know, but it still needs to get something there. Yeah, can reach it with the Xeon. High mobility Zaku 2 can probably get decently over there since we put the burner on it as well.
I can't get
I
on
can't reach the main one.
Can't disperse though.
We may as well throw units out there as well because they'll provide extra targets. Because I don't know that they'll actually prioritize going after the ships over going for actual units. I'll move the Deep Striker up there as a joke target. Don't block the...
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure it has some space to kind of move over here.
Yeah.
hopefully the main one will go after a suit so we can counter it and possibly kill him that.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of want the stuff over here anyways, because we gotta kill all this crap before we can get out of this damn mission.
Yeah.
So. Yep. Counter it.
I mean, you're not going to...
Yeah, but may as well hit it. Like, it's not gonna one-shot me, so what the fuck does it matter? Frankly, even if it does, oh no, we lose a fucking Zaku too, high mobility, like...
Did you ever capture?
I don't think we put one on me.
Just out. Be a distraction.
Alright, I need you to thread that shot directly in between this Deep Striker's booster and its radar.
Done and done, sir. We're coming.
And that Zanzibar will get there eventually.
That was everyone up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kill stealing asshole. Yes, attack the thing you can't hit. Do the jaunty walk.
No longer relevant.
Thank goodness those time travelers showed up. Wait, aren't those time travelers also over there right now at Aboa Ku? Don't ask questions.
Time travel's messy. Shut up.
It's complicated. Don't worry about it. Does these have anything in them?
Yes, but we don't really care.
No, we don't really care. But
It's like neither the money we get from capturing nor the experience we get from killing them is worth the extra time.
No.
It's like 5 extra minutes that could go into a Haro leveling mission wherein virtually everything we kill gets us a level.
yeah.
Young's close. Can already do the perfect Zeong.
Gotta do perfect Zeon with legs.
Which then technically does go into the Great Zeong.
And the legs. I got the I'm sorry to inform your ship, you've decided that none of you are worth our time, so just all die.
I recommend a good deep striking. There's a good deep striking at least once a year. Cleans out the system. That's true.
Yeah, just keep running away, you cowards. Get on with it.
Done with it!
Yes, get on with it.
It also does help that they regenerate HP just like your guest units do. So while that first turn is a little harrowing, everything after it's pretty great.
Well, I mean, once the special units we dealt with, it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if we're the only real significant threat in that instance.
Yep.
Just because basically 2 hits from any of the special units would have straight up killed any of those ships, which is annoying. But,
Sure, if you guys want to go. I'll work out for you.
Bat.
oh look, free ace points.
Pretty much.
Look, at this point we could do like the Flash animation equivalent of just bapping the deep slider again. Or deep striker. Deep slider.
Deep slider.
I'm not even thinking about it, it's just like a plate of sliders in space.
So deep. Aren't we all really deep sliders?
No, I'm actually having a pound of brisket and some mac and cheese right now.
The guy's just like, I'm going to move over here, but I'm not going to attack and hope he doesn't kill me. Don't know if I can spark gun one-shot these.
Super critical? Almost
Yes,
certainly.
okay, never mind.
Yeah, remember, you're in super critical state.
It's a common state for the Deep Striker. What if I don't pinpoint? Never mind. What's still left?
The 2 dudes over
Oh,
there.
these guys. Yep. The ones I didn't kill for the just cannon, because just cannon was already full.
Yep.
There we go. And pretend that we didn't fail this mission the first time due to bullshit.
First time.
Yep.
Then Aboaku exploded.
Engineers report. Aboaku not structurally stable.
Why did we fill this giant asteroid with dynamite?
Toppling is not the descriptor I would use.
Blew up.
The frying, the shooting, perforating.
Sigzio.
Bograt had ventilating before.
high velocity trepanning. I'm gonna release the spirits trapped in your head and everything else.
I went back to making the virtual on games and tried not to cry every time I beta tested.
Spoiler, the flag of Xeon did not disappear forever.
Came back again and again.
Alright, let's see. So we get Herbert von Cuspin, which is just for that. We got Reinforced Armor 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus 5,000 HP. Fair enough. Alright, and with that, we're going to go ahead and call it here for today. Thank you all for joining us once again for another Sunday afternoon robot fighting stream.
Yep.
We may or may not be back on Tuesday. I don't know if you guys were...
No, I have one more Tuesday off, and then we'll be...
Okay, you're not going to do anything. I don't know if you were doing fill-in or not.
We haven't done it for the last 2 weeks. We're not going to do it for next week. let's
Okay,
be honest.
so we'll be back when the sewer wolves appear in Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Correct. 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
The
We
two
will, however,
dogs.
we'll, however, be back on Saturday because I guarantee by then I'll be able to find some way to get you up and going with Enchanted Arms. And we'll be back again next Sunday, same time, around about 2 o'clock Pacific, for more robot fighting. Next week, we'll get started on 8th MS Team, and probably finish with 8th MS Team because it's 2 missions.
Yep.
Have a good one, everyone. I've been Bograd as always.
I've been Shiv.
And I've been the Krampus.
Hope to see you soon.